ask you please rise and move your caps for the singing of the Star Spangled Banner, tonight being performed by Megan Baker. Megan is the wife of Justin Baker of Strasburg, the mother of 3 beautiful children, identical 6-year-old twin boys, Afton and Carson, and a daughter, Maddie Mae. Megan is the former emergency department nurse in Warren County. We are delighted to have her whenever you're ready.
Oh, see, can you see by the star early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, in the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, thank you.
The 2022 Strasburg Express are on the air from First Bank Park in Strasburg, Virginia. It is the 2022 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kyle Gutschall. Glad to be with you here tonight as the once again in first place Strasburg Express, coming in at 18-13, host the 12-19 Purcellville Cannons. Lucas Hartman gets the baseball tonight for the Strasburg Express. He will do the pitching, and he comes into the ball game with a 1-1 record. He is a 5'9" righty out of Western Carolina University in Bradenton, Florida. So Lucas will look to bounce back from his last performance and see what he can do here tonight against Purcellville, a team that is really trying to get back into the playoff picture. They have played up and down baseball all season long. They are actually holding on to the last playoff spot by half a game. Purcellville was really down and didn't look like they were going to have any chance just about a week or two ago, and suddenly here they are. They're in a playoff spot, and it's very tight. Purcellville, Front Royal, and Winchester all together, separated by half a game. So a big game tonight for not only Strasburg but also Purcellville. Good to be back here. Friday night baseball as it is dry. First time being able to play here since the 7th of July, and we're about ready for baseball. The starting lineup tonight for the Purcellville Cannons, leading off and playing second base, is Justin Akal. Batting second, it's Mikey Brenton. He's the third baseman. Batting third, the catcher, Bear Madliak. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Carson Bell. Ryan Guida, the first baseman, bats fifth. Ryan Dooley, the DH, bats sixth. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, it's Tucker LeMay. Batting eighth is Jack Connolly, the left fielder. And batting ninth, it's Albert Serrano. He is the Purcellville center fielder.
Their mission is to save lives and bring hope to those affected.
Thank you for joining us here on tonight's broadcast, live on Facebook and YouTube, along with Stretch Internet. If you have a friend or a family member that wants to tune into the game and they have a smart TV, you can go into the YouTube app on their TV and actually search up the Strasburg Express, and you are able to pull up the game, or if you're watching on Facebook, you can projected onto your TV. So there's many ways to watch the game in case you don't want to watch on a small screen like a cell phone, TV, iPad, laptop, anything like that will work. Lucas Hartman finishing up his warm-up pitches before we get tonight's ball game started here with Strasburg and Purcellville in a battle of two teams out of the North Division. Strasburg coming off of a pretty decisive win last night over the then leading North Division leaders, Woodstock River Bandits. Strasburg beat them 6-0, while Purcellville was supposed to play last night at home against Winchester, but that game was rained out, and that will be moved to July 20th. We're going to have a lot of baseball here in Strasburg in the next week or so. One tonight, two tomorrow. One tonight, two tomorrow. All-Star game Sunday, one Monday, two Tuesday, one Wednesday. Then we're back here on Friday, and the playoffs start on July 25th, which is a Monday. So we're going to be playing a lot of baseball from Strasburg in the next week and a half, and we're looking forward to seeing what these teams do as we get to the end of the 2022 regular season. Justin Akal, the second baseman, will step in against Lucas Hartman, the righty. Winds and deals, and the first pitch of the game is a swing and a miss at 7:05. And it's 0-1. Justin Akal is out of Frederick Community College. He's from Frederick, Maryland, 5'10" righty. He is batting .341. The pitch is popped up out of play, and the count is quickly 0-2. Akal also with a home run and 12 RBIs.
Those, you can keep those, or you can take them to the train station and get a free spot.
Again, Hartman coming in, a 1-1 record. He's thrown 17 in the third innings pitched, 21 strikeouts, and a 4.15 ERA. That pitch misses, and don't let that 4.15 ERA fool you. His last outing, he got roughed up pretty badly. 3 innings, gave up 6 runs. But before that, he had been absolutely stellar, as the 1-2 is a swing and a miss. Right on cue, and Lucas Hartman starts out strong tonight with a strikeout.
College third baseman, number 88, Mikey Brenton.
So a strikeout of Akal to begin the ball game, and that'll bring up Mikey Brenton, the third baseman. Brenton batting second tonight for the Cannons out of Western Oklahoma State College. He's from Keller, Texas, 5'11", lefty, 190. Hartman works from the windup, and the first pitch, breaking ball, missed. 1-0. Defense tonight behind Hartman. In left field, it's Parks. He is a new player for Strasburg, Brandon Parks. Center field, Robinson, and Kohler is in right. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Denton's at third. Albert's at short. Tavares is at second. Clunch is at first. And Crawford is behind the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brenton, batting .255, and he hits one well into right center, going back towards the wall, leaping, not making the catch. On his way to second, throw into second, not in time, and that'll be a 1-out double for Mikey Brenton to try to get Purcellville's offense going here in the first. He got a fastball and hit it well, and Kohler just not able to get there. He went all the way back to the wall, couldn't make the catch, and that'll bring up the dangerous Bear Madliak, the catcher. So that is hit number 24 for Brenton, his first hit of the year against Hartman. Another thing that really hurt Lucas last start was the walks and the hit by pitches. He wasn't really hit around that badly. It was just control. First pitch, fastball, strike one to Bear Madliak. Madliak is out of the University of Georgia. He's from Whitesburg, Georgia, 5'10", righty, 185. Count is 0-1 to Madliak, batting .325, and he takes a strike, and it's 0-2. Bear has a home run and 6 RBIs on the summer. He'll be participating in the Home Run Derby at Front Royal and the All-Star festivities on Sunday. Hartman quickly ahead 0-2. And a swing and a miss. He went with the fastball away, and Madliak was fooled. 2 outs.
Take a look at the fire truck or the rescue squad unit with the police cars. I understand you're welcome to do that. The keys are not in them, but go down, have a look.
So, credit to Hartman, 10 pitches in, 8 strikes, 2 balls, and 2 strikeouts, and that'll bring up Carson Bell, the right fielder out of James Madison University. Bell, 6'2" lefty. He is a senior. Bats from the left side. The pitch. Pitch misses down and in to Carson Bell from Montross, Virginia. Mikey Britton's is second, 2 outs, top of the first here on the 15th of July in 2022 out of the Valley Baseball League. The pitch is popped up left side. Denton giving it a look. The third baseman and left fielder Parks can't get there either. It falls, and it's 1-1. Other games around the Valley League tonight on this Friday schedule. Top of the first, Waynesboro is at Covington. And pregame, Front Royals at Newmarket and Charlottesville's at Harrisonburg. 1 ball, 1 strike to Carson Bell. Bell batting $153, and he pops it up foul. It's 1-2. Carson with a home run and 3 RBIs. Baseball flying through the parking lot, almost hitting a very important Honda out there. 1-2. Hartman going to look in for his signs. Graham Crawford lays them down. Hand set. Brenton bouncing around out there at second base, and Carson Bell's going to call timeout. The batter. I don't think Hartman wanted to throw that baseball after Brenton was almost dancing out there. Hartman a strike away from striking out the side, and he misses outside. 2-2. Lucas lost his hat there. Two and two the count. Pitch number 15 of the first inning coming up for Strasburg, starting pitcher. And that's up high. He missed, and the count's full, 3-2. Strikeout, double, strikeout, and now a 3-2 count here in the inning for the Cannons. Again, Purcellville coming in at 12-19. If the season ended today, they would be in the playoffs by half a game. The North Division very top-heavy this year as the 3-2 is swung on and missed. He struck him out, and Lucas Hartman showing what he can do here in the first. He strikes out the side, and we're through half an inning. Strasburg coming up. They will face Rocco Reed, the starting pitcher for the Cannons. We go to the bottom of the first. Rocco Reed out of Clemson will make the start tonight for the Cannons. Rocco's a 6-foot lefty. No hometown listed on the roster, so all we have is he's from Clemson. He's from, I'm guessing, the United States of America. Starting lineup tonight for the Strasburg Express. Leading off is the DH Jonah Cox. Batting second, the left fielder Brandon Parks. Batting third is the first baseman Cam Clunch. Batting fourth and playing third is Zane Denton. Batting fifth, the right fielder Henry Kohler. Batting sixth, Corey Robinson, the center fielder. Seventh, Armando Albert, the shortstop. 1-0 count to Cox misses. Batting eighth for Strasburg, Tommy Tavares, the second baseman. And batting ninth and doing the catching, it's Graham Crawford. Again, Rocco Reed coming in 1-1 on the year, 4.50 ERA. 2-0 is fouled back. He has 26 strikeouts in 22 innings. Two-one to Jonah Cox out of Oral Roberts University as he takes that down in the dirt. 3-1 now. Cox from Thornton, Colorado, coming in batting .290, 12 RBIs, and he takes for a ball and a leadoff walk for Rocco Reed here in the bottom of the first. And this is my first look at Brandon Parks. Parks, the left fielder tonight for the Express. He is out of George Mason University. He's from Hampton, Virginia, 6-foot lefty, 185. And that walk to Cox could be costly because he does have very good speed. The pitch. Outside from Reed, 1-0. Defense tonight behind Reed. In left field, it's Connolly. Center, Serrano, and Bell is in right. Brenton at third. LeMay at short. A call at second. Guida at first. And Madliak catching. 1-0 to Parks, misses, 2-0. Brandon is 0 for 1 on the summer. Still looking for that first knock. 2-0 the count. And Cox will draw a throw as he dives back into the bag at first. .2-0, and that's fouled away. Hit towards the parking lot. Bounced either right on the top of the car or right over the car. 2-1. Runner goes, the pitch, and that is lined down the left field line. That's a base hit, and that's going to be trouble for the Cannons. Already rounding third and coming in to score is Jonah Cox. On his way to second is Parks. It'll be an RBI double, and the Express lead at 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Perfectly executed hit and run there. Jonah Cox was moving on the pitch, and that ball was lined down into the left field corner.
Number 16, Cam Clunch.
And it's an RBI double for Brandon Parks, his first hit of the summer. He's batting .500. And that brings up Cam Clunch, the first baseman. So well executed play there for Strasburg and gets them off to a good start early. Cam Clunch, the first baseman, homered last night at Woodstock. He's out of East Carolina University, and he fouls one back. Big, healthy hack there, 0-1. So a leadoff walk and then a double and an RBI for Strasburg. Clunch is batting .339. He'll be the starting first baseman in the All-Star game on Sunday. 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. He's batting .500 against Rocco Reed. And he swings and misses, goes after a pitch darting into the dirt. It's quickly 0-2. To the count. And he takes a similar pitch, this time in the dirt, and he gets the count to 1-2. So Reed having some control issues early here. And that's in the dirt as well. 2-2 the count to Claunch. And that's outside. Full count, 3-2. Three, two the count. And ball four. He walked him. So Strasburg working some good at-bats early here.
From the University of Tennessee, number 19, Zane Denton.
And that'll bring up Zane Denton. He is the third baseman out of the University of Tennessee. So meeting at the mound here as Zane Denton will come up to bat. Zane is a 6-foot switch hitting righty out of the University of Tennessee. He's from Brentwood, Tennessee. And Strasburg coming in at 18-13. This has not been a clean season, to say the least. A lot of ups and downs. Started out very good this year, 8-2, and then they hit the skids, and they really hit them hard. Yet they stayed towards the top of the division, first, second, maybe third for a day or two by percentage points, but they're back in first today. But it's very tight at the top of the division and then at the bottom. Denton takes up and out, 1-0. Denton will be participating in the Home Run Derby on Sunday at Front Royal. Zane batting .228 with a home run and 11 RBIs. And he takes one in the dirt off the catcher's glove, and runners will move up to second and third on a wild pitch. So Rocco Reed really struggling here in the first inning to control his pitches. So 2-0 count to Denton with men on second and third and nobody out, with Henry Kohler, the right fielder, on deck. .2-0, and that misses. 3-0. The count to Denton. See if he's getting the green swing sign here. He doesn't, and it misses. Close pitch, but evidently not close enough.
Henry Kohler.
And the bases are loaded for Strasburg with nobody out here in the first. Reed, 5 strikes and 13 balls through no thirds of an inning yet. Walk, double, walk, walk. Kohler, the batter, the first pitch, swing and a miss. He goes after a fastball up in the zone. And it's 0-1. Kohler out of Davidson. He's from Raleigh, North Carolina. He's batting .290 on the summer, and he hits one foul. He has no home runs, but he does have 11 RBIs, and he's hitting .500 against Rocco Reed. So suddenly 0-2. See if Reed can make a big pitch here. And inside, bouncing away from the plate, was Kohler. And not a horrible pitch, really. Sets him up, at least inside. It's quickly 1-2 as Reed's back on the rubber, and it's fouled away. You got to think back to that at-bat with Cam Claunch. He had him down 0-2, and then he went 2 or 3 straight breaking balls out of the zone before missing again. Rocco Reed, the lefty, centered the belt, and the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short, and it's bobbled at shortstop, and that'll score a run. Nobody's going to be out on the play, and it's 2-0 Strasburg. So everybody will move up a base.
Florida, number 1, Corey Robinson.
It'll be an infield single for Kohler and an RBI. And for Kohler, that is RBI number 12 on the season. 2-0 Strasburg. Base is still loaded and nobody out. And here's Corey Robinson, the center fielder. And he hits one up the middle, fielded at second base, going to second for one. Back to first, not in time. It's 3-0 Strasburg. So they do get an out on the play, but it scores another run. Denton will move up to third.
Stop from Florida Atlantic, number 3, Armando Albert.
It'll be a fielder's choice and an RBI. 4-6 on the putout. So men still in the corners, only one out for Strasburg. First out of the bottom of the first, and here's Armando Albert, the shortstop. And Armando takes outside 1-0. So Robinson, great job there. He did get out, or he did get, the guy out at second base on that ground ball, but he hustled it out and got to first, and that's the big thing. Albert, the batter, 8 RBIs on the year, batting .272, and he takes down low. Rocco Reed just cannot get ahead of hitters right now. Albert out of Florida Atlantic. He's from Plantation, Florida, 5'11", lefty, 170. Denton at third, Robinson at first for the Express. 2-0, runner goes. It's a strike, throw to second, and the Cannons are very fortunate there. That ball almost trickled away into center field, but a great block by LeMay is short to keep it in the infield. It'll be a stolen base for Corey Robinson. So for a second and third now, and a 2-1 count for Albert. You know what I'd like to see here? A bunt. Suicide or safety squeeze. 2-1. And he takes a strike. One of the first called strikes of the night for either team, really. There's a lot of swinging and missing and balls out of the zone this inning. Albert trying to come up big here. You hate to leave guys out there. 2-2. And a great take on a slider outside. It's 3-2. .30 pitches already for Rocco Reed. Only 12 in the strike zone. 3-2 count. The lefty against the lefty. And he fouled it off Madliak. Bear couldn't hold on to it. And the at-bat will continue. .3-2. And a foul back, and Armando Albert is battling at the plate here for the Express. Tommy Tavares, the second baseman, would be next if the inning continues. A couple things could end the inning here, but we'll see if they happen. 3-2. And that is popped up into no man's land. It's going to drop. Coming home from third and scoring. The ball's dropped at third, and Strasburg's up 4-0, and a man moves up to third base, just getting in there safely. RBI pop-up single for Armando Albert.
First in Pittsburgh, number 13, Tommy Tavares.
Denton was able to score. They went to third trying to get Robinson, but he got there safely as well, just beating it as the ball was dropped by Brenton. It was hit over between short and third behind into the outfield, and the shortstop LeMay made a heck of an effort to get there, but he couldn't. Runner goes the pitch, and that misses. Madliak's throw. They've got Albert in a rundown. And he is out at first. And not good base running there for the Express as there are 2 outs. Albert thrown out, caught stealing for the second out. So Robinson's still at third, but 2 outs for Tommy Tavares, the second baseman. The count, I don't know what that first pitch was. That's fouled away. Let's see here. It's either 1-1 or 0-2. 1-1 the count. So Albert, he was trying to get in a rundown, I guess, after he would have been out by a mile at the base, but Robinson didn't take off, just didn't really have a chance, I guess, and that hurts, even though they've scored 4 here in the inning. 2-1 to Tavares, and Tavares lines one in the left through the hole. That's a base hit. And the hitting continues to come for Strasburg. 5-0 here in the first. RBI single for Tommy Tavares. And I guess that's going to be the end of the line for Rocco Reed. They're going to the bullpen. So Reed will not survive the first. Strasburg 5, Purcellville 0. 2 outs, first inning. We'll take a quick break and come back after this. New pitcher here in the bottom of the first for Purcellville with 2 outs in the first inning. It'll be Asias Miramontes out of Cal State Bakersfield. The righty will come in and pitch here in a 5-0 ball game as Graham Crawford, the catcher and 9-hole hitter, will bat here in the first for Strasburg. Tommy Tavares at first after the RBI single. The righty comes set in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Miramontes, 13 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts, and a respectable 2.08 ERA. One, and Tavares acted like he was going to take off, but he went back. It's 2-1. Big early inning here for Strasburg, to say the least. 2-1. And that is hit to the right side. It takes a hop off the lip. Thrown to first. A call to Guida. 4-3. And Strasburg bats around. In the first inning, they come across with 5 runs on 4 hits. They leave 1 and through 1. Strasburg 5, Purcellville 0. We go to the top of the second inning. Ryan Guida, the first baseman, leads off for the Cannons in a 5-0 game. Lucas Hartman struck out 3 in the first. He'll see what he can do here in the second. The first pitch is a breaking ball down low, 1-0. Final line for Purcellville's Rocco Reed. 2/3 of an inning, 4 hits, 5 runs, all 5 earned, 3 walks, and no strikeouts. 1-0 from Hartman misses to Guida, who's batting .328. It's 2-0. Hartman deals, and that is hit well into left center field. Going back to the wall and making the catch. Guida just missing his first home run of the year. That was well struck. It sounded like it had the distance off the bat.
The DH from James Madison
But
University, number 32.
not to be, and that is out number 1. 1 up, 1 down in the second, and that'll bring up Ryan Dooley, the DH. Dooley is out of James Madison University. He's from Reston, Virginia, 5'10 lefty. He's got his purple helmet, his maroon and white jersey, and I don't know what shade bat you would call that. Orange? Kinda. Orangish reddish. 1-0. And a called strike. 1-1. They never make just blue anymore, just red. It's, all these tones. 1-1. Fouled back off of the catcher or the umpire. It's 1-2. Whatever happened to Roy G. Biv? 1-2 the count to the lefty Dooley. And that misses 2-2. Two. Up and in, some chin music, and it's 3-2. That ball was lopsided, I guess. They had to throw it out. Beautiful thing about pretty much any league other than the MLB is that ball gets back into circulation pretty quickly. 3-2 to Ryan Dooley. Hartman deals, and it's fouled back. He got a breaking ball. He waited back on it, but just couldn't keep it straight. 3-2 the count, 1 out, top second. Hartman, and he misses. First walk of the night for Lucas Hartman.
From Western Oklahoma State College, number 11, Tucker LeMay.
That'll bring up Tucker LeMay, the shortstop for Purcellville. LeMay is out of Western Oklahoma State College, 5'8 righty. Strasburg would love a ground ball here. Pitch, fastball, strike called, 0-1. LeMay batting .250, small sample size, 1 for 4, does have an RBI. Breaking ball inside, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Had him way out in front of a slider, just darting off the plate towards the left side of the batter's box. And it's 1-2. And fastball misses. Back pick to first, not in time. Good reaction there by Graham Crawford to fire it down the claunch. He was waiting for it, but not in time. It's 2-2. Two the count. Strike 3 called, and there are 2 outs in the second inning. 4th strikeout of the night for Hartman.
The left fielder from the University of Oklahoma, number 22, Jack Connolly.
2 outs in the second. Here's Jack Connolly, the left fielder. Jack is batting. And he's from the University of Oklahoma. He's from Marietta, Georgia. 6-foot lefty. And it misses. 1-0. Jack Connolly batting a $175 on the summer. 1 home run, 6 RBIs. And a throw over. Back in safely on the dive is Ryan Dooley. Standings out of the North Division. Strasburg first by percentage points, 18 and 13. Tied with them, Woodstock 19 and 14. Then it's Newmarket at 18 and 15, a game back. I mean, that's how tight it is at the top. Called strike, 1-1. Next is Purcellville, 12 and 19, the last playoff spot, 6 out of first. Behind them, Front Royal 13 and 21, 6.5 out of first. And then Winchester 12 and 20, they're 6.5 out of first. So at the top it's close, at the bottom it's close. In the south, Harrisonburg first, 19 and 11. They're tied with Waynesboro, who are percentage points behind at 20 and 12. Charlottesville a game back at 18 and 12. 6 out, Covington 14 and 18. 8 out, Stanton 13 and 21. Line towards the bullpen and foul. That almost took somebody's head off down there, 1-2. I don't remember the North Division being so lopsided. 4 teams from both divisions go into the playoffs, only 5 teams in the South, meaning if the season ended today, Stanton would not make it, and out of the North, Front Royal and Winchester would both miss it by half a game. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Hartman loses his hat. That is strikeout number 5. And we are through an inning and a half of play. Strasburg 5, Purcellville nothing. Jonah Cox leads it off for Strasburg. He will lead it off for the second time tonight as we go to the top of the bottom of the second inning. First pitch from Isaias Miramontes misses, 1-0. And that's inside. Miramontes got the final out of the first inning. It was a 4-3 ground out to end the long 5-run inning for Strasburg. 3-0. Cox is just taking pitches inside, and it's 3-0. He led off the bottom of the first with a walk. I don't think he'll be swinging here. And he doesn't. Takes a called strike, 3-1. 3-1's a change-up in the dirt, and another leadoff walk, this time in the second inning for Jonah Cox.
Brandon Parks.
So good start for the Express once again here in the inning, and that'll bring up Brandon Parks. With Cox on the move from first in the first, Parks lined it down into the left field corner for a RBI double. They got Strasburg on the board. Wouldn't be shocked if Cox took off first pitch, but Madliak's shown he's got a pretty good arm, and Cox looks like he's picked off, but he's not. Very close. Don't think he'd want it to be that close again. The pitch. Fastball in there, 0-1. And another throw over.
Missed it by that much.
Oh, 1 to Brandon Parks. 1 for 2 on the summer with an RBI and a run scored. The pitch is a strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Oh, 0-2 to the lefty. Miramonte's deal, swing and a miss. Got him on 3 pitches. And the first out of the second inning. Comes Cam Clunch, the first baseman. He fell behind 0-2 in his at-bat in the first and then proceeded to walk. Cox is at first. Clunch the batter against Miramontes. The pitch. Runner goes. It's a strike. Throw to second, and the ball's dropped by the shortstop, LeMay. Madliak's got an arm back there behind the plate. He is just darting it down the second base, but shortstop couldn't hold on. So a stolen base for Jonah Cox, his first of the night. Runner in scoring position again. Clunch is way up in the box. I don't think he usually does that. Maybe I'm mistaken, but he is way up there. 0-1. And that is hit hard to second. Gobbled up by the second baseman. A call, and he just throws the ball away. Coming in to score is Jonah Cox. I don't know what happened there. Wasn't even close. And Strasburg scores again. It's 6-0. Okay.
Third baseman, number 19, Zane Denton.
Don't know what went wrong there for Justin Akal, but he lost control of the baseball and it went towards the dugout. So Clunch reaches on an error by the second baseman. Coming in to score was Jonah Cox from second. It's 6-0 Strasburg. And here's Zane Denton, the third baseman. He walked and scored his first time up, and he takes a ball 1-0. So an interesting ball game so far, to say the least here. 1-0. That's in the dirt, 2-0. Walk, strikeout, and error. First error of the night for the Cannons. Denton has 1 home run this year. He's got a good chance to get a pitch to hit here, 2-0. And he hits one hard right side. A call again, going to field it. He's got to go to second with it, and he throws it away off the bag and reaching. It's first and second and nobody out. So it'll be a fielder's choice. Since a call decided to go to second with it instead of first, he would have had him at first by a mile, but he wanted to try to get the lead runner at second, but it didn't work out. First and second, one out for Henry Kohler, and he swings and misses. So it'll be a fielder's choice for Zane Denton, and Clunch is up to second base. Throw just took LeMay off the bag at second. Call was really fading away towards the outfield. It was trying to make a spectacular play. Good effort. It just didn't work out. 0-1 to Kohler. Singled in a run his first time up, and he pops one up left side and out of play. It's 0-2. Quickly 0-2 to Henry Kohler. And he hits one foul towards the netting. Good, we have that protective netting down there. Still 0-2.
Foul balls are keepers tonight, but if you don't want to keep it, you can take the straight station and exchange that for a free spot.
Oh, 2. Outside, 1-2. Another long inning here. Strasburg fighting at the plate, trying to score some more runs. Swing and a miss. Went after a pitch off the plate, and there are 2 outs in the second.
Number 1, Corey Robinson.
Although Strasburg did win the ball game, it was probably their cleanest game of the year last night. I think they left like 8 or so on base, and when you win 6-0, no problem. But closer games, that becomes a problem. You've got to get guys in. Tonight, for the most part, they've done well. They only left 1 on in the first after scoring 5. They've got 2 on here in the second. 2 outs for Corey Robinson. Reached on a fielder's choice. Picked up an RBI, stole a bag, and scored in the first. He takes inside. It went off the catcher Madliak's glove, but he was able to pick it up right behind him, 1-0. Robinson out of the University of Florida. He's from Port Orange, Florida, 5'10" righty. 1 home run, 8 RBIs. 19 hits on the year, looking for number 20. And a swing and a foul off Madliak, the catcher. It trickles all the way back to the mound, 1-1. There's a lot of room on that right side of the infield between a call, the second baseman, and Guida, as a call kind of keeps him close at second. And he hits it off the end of the bat towards the dugout netting of Strasburg, and it's 1-2. That did not sound right off the bat. But Miramontes, 25 pitches through an inning plus, got an out last inning, 2 outs so far here in this inning, trying to send this ball game to the third. 1-2. That's in the dirt. Madliak can't get it, and that's past him. And it's second and third for Strasburg now. Two to Robinson. And he hits one to third. Picked up by the third baseman, Mikey Brenton. Throw to first is in time, and the Express score a run, but leave a couple in scoring position. Through 2 innings of play tonight, the Strasburg Express 6, the Purcellville Cannons nothing. Strasburg 6, Purcellville nothing. We go to the top of the third. It'll be 9-1-2 for Purcellville. Albert Serrano, the center fielder, will lead it off for the Cannons, batting for the first time tonight. As the first pitch is hit off the pole behind the plate. That sounds like a pinball machine back there. It's 0-1.
Don't everybody head for Taco Bell at once.
Serrano, 6'3" righty from Grayson County College. He's 0 for 3 on the summer. Hartman misses 1-1. So Lucas seems to have very good velocity tonight on his pitches, good break, and most importantly, he's got very good control. 1-1. Fouled away, and it's 1-2. Bottom of the third, Waynesboro leading Covington 4-1. Bottom two, Harrisonburg leading Charlottesville 1-0. Hartman's 1-2 pitch, and that misses up high, 2-2. Varnell Garrett watching from Whitesburg, Georgia. Two. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. One out here in the third.
Second baseman, number 6, Justin McCall.
First time through the order for Strasburg's Lucas Hartman. 2 1/3, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. Back to the top, here's Justin McCall. McCall struck out swinging his first time up. Hartman kicks and deals, and a fastball called strike, 0-1. Pitch number 42 of the outing coming up for Hartman. And he throws a knuckleball or an ephus. 1-1. And then he comes with the 90-mile-per-hour fastball, and it's fouled away, 1-2. You don't want to waste your pitches on 50-mile-per-hour ephuses because that goes against pitch count. Yet when you throw over to first base trying to keep a guy close, that doesn't count. Weird. Hartman, the righty, kicks and delivers, and there's that slow breaking ball, and I don't know if that should be used again. A call teed off on it, but it was foul. 1-2. I guess that's what you call a lollipop. 1-2. Breaking ball, strike 3 looking. And for Lucas Hartman, that is strikeout number 7
Third baseman, number
through
88,
2 2/3. 2 outs in the second. Here's Mikey Brenton, the third baseman, doubled and was stranded out there at second his first time up. 7 strikeouts through 2 2/3. The pitch misses, 1-0. The only issue, you can come out here and strike out 20 and you might only make it through 5 innings because of pitch count. 1-0. Breaking ball. Oh, that's close, but that's a ball. 2-0. And it's 3-0. Fouled away. He was swinging away 3-0. And it's 3-1. Three one, 2 outs, top 3. Purcellville trailing Strasburg 6-0. Hartman shaking off a couple. And he finds the zone. And it's 3-2. Umpire rang him up, but it was only strike 2. And the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Lucas Hartman, 8 strikeouts through 3 innings. Yeah, you heard that right. Lucas Hartman, 8 strikeouts through 3 innings. We're going to the bottom of the third. Strasburg up 6-0. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Strasburg leading Purcellville 6-0. Kyle Gutschall with you from First Bank Park in Strasburg out of the North Division. Strasburg sends up 7, 8, 9 in the third. Armando Albert, Tommy Tavares, and Graham Crawford. 0-1. And Albert takes down low. Armando singled, picked up an RBI in the first, and he was caught stealing for the second out. Myra Montez deals, and he misses 2-1. Two on the count, and that misses. Three-one, and that is hit into right center. It's a pop-up coming in and making the running catch is Carson Bell out there in right field, and there's one out here in the third.
Second baseman, number 13, Tommy Tavares.
First time Strasburg has gone down with the first batter of the inning tonight. So he scored a fly out to right, 4 out number 1, and that'll bring up Tommy Tavares. Singled in a run his first time up back in the first. He hit it hard between short and third, and way inside. He had to get out of the way, 1-0. Tommy's out of the University of Pittsburgh. He's a 6-foot righty from Brooklyn, New York. He's got his blue batting gloves on tonight. And he check swings one right side, and that is out number 2.
The catcher, number 34, Graham Crawford.
2 outs in the third, and that'll bring up Graham Crawford, the catcher. Graham grounded out to second his first time up. Purcellville trying to get Strasburg to go down 1-2-3 as the first pitch is a called strike, 0-1. And it's 1-1. And 2-1. Catcher Graham Crawford out of the University of Southern Miss from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. 2-1. Down low, 3 balls and 1 strike. kick and the pitch. Down low, ball 4. So Strasburg will not go down 1-2-3 here in the third. 2-out walk, and it flips the lineup back to the top. Jonah Cox batting for the third time in 3 innings. He's walked twice, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base. He's trying to, I guess, set a record for most walks in a game. He's already with his 3rd at-bat here in the 3rd inning. I can see him first pitch swinging, though. First pitch, and he pops it up. Right side, but out of play. It's 0-1. You know how I knew that? Because he doesn't want to walk. He wants to hit the ball. He didn't want to wait. Oh, 1 the count to Jonah Cox. And it's quickly 0-2 as he takes a strike. Big outburst in Harrisonburg. They lead Charlottesville 7-0 in the 2nd inning. 6-0 here. 0-2. And that got him up and in. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Purcellville thinks it's a foul ball. Strasburg saying it got him. He's showing him. Oh, he showed him evidence, and it gave him the hit by pitch. They're going to have to check on him. I've seen injuries like this year with my Philadelphia Phillies. You get hit when you're batting up on the hands. That's rarely a good thing. Purcellville was arguing it was a foul ball, and then Jonah took his batting glove off to show the umpire that he had a mark there. Hopefully he's okay. I mean, injuries up on the hand are pretty common when you're sliding in the bases, when you're batting, if you get hit by a pitch, but hopefully he's okay as he will take his free base.
Left fielder number 6, Brandon Parks.
Had him down in the count and just went up and in, and fortunate for Jonah that he is okay after that. So, 1st and 2nd and 2 outs for the Express. Here's Brandon Parks, the left fielder. Parks doubled in a run and scored in the 1st, struck out swinging last inning in the 2nd. And he pops one up foul here in the 3rd. It's 0-1.
It's Foul Ball Friday. Foul balls are keepers. Kids, please don't kill each other going for the ball.
Oh, and 1 the count. Parks takes up in the zone, 1-1. One and 1. And that misses. 2-1. Two on the count to Brandon Parks, the left fielder. Lefty awaits the pitch. And he hits one off himself in the batter's box. He's going to try to walk it off 0-2. Or sorry, 2-2. Strasburg with their home unis here tonight, the camo. Gray and purple and American flag on the sleeve, white pants, purple stripe. Cannons with their visiting. I don't even know if I should say visiting. I think they wear these unis all the time. They've got the maroon tops, bottom, and hat, white striping on the tops and bottom. And then they've got white lettering and numbering. Interesting to say the least. 2-2. And that is crushed but foul, and that almost got a piece of the light pole up there. He was way out in front, 2-2. If he just waited back a little bit longer, here at the ballpark. 300 down the first 300 feet down the left and right field lines, and 365 to center. You've just got to poke one out to the right spot. 2-2. And Parks hits it foul again down the first base side.
50-50 is coming through. This is the only night you're probably going to win and get a ticket from the Strasburg Police Department. You can get a bunch of tickets for a scratch for $5. Chief Sager's down there selling those, so you know it's legal. So we hope.
Long battle here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Got him going after a pitch in the dirt, and that is out number 3. So Strasburg up 6-0. They have left 2 more. That's now 5 on the night through 3. We're through 3. Strasburg leading it 6-0. Bear Madliak leads it all for the Cannons as we go to the top of the 4th. Bear struck out swinging his only time up. There's been 1 out through 3 innings tonight that was not via the strikeout. That was a fly out to center. And speaking of that, right on cue, ground ball to second. Fielding it is the second baseman, Tavares. And Madliak is retired on 1 pitch to start the 4th inning.
The right fielder.
2 outs now.
Bell.
Not via the strikeout. Here's Carson Bell, the right fielder. He struck out swinging his first time up. I mean, that was the best jinx because it was during my statement. Didn't even have to wait as I was saying that. The pitch to Bell, and look at that. Another ground ball to second, bobbled by Tavares, and he bobbles it again. That'll be an error on the second baseman. So Bell will reach on the error by Tommy Tavares. He bobbled it once, recovered kinda, but then he bobbled it again. So a 1-out base runner for the Cannons. It'll bring up Ryan Guida, the first baseman. Guida crushed one to center his last time up. He just couldn't get it out of here. It sounded really good, looked good, but wasn't meant to be that time. And he takes a strike. 0-1. .54 pitches so far for Hartman. .01 and hit foul. Maybe it's just the bat. I don't know. Sounds really loud off his bat. 0-2. 0-2. There's that slow breaking ball, and Crawford was able to block it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's an ephus or something. Knuckle curve. It's a pitch you don't want over the plate. And runner goes to throw to second, and it gets away and into center on his way to third, and getting there easily is Carson Bell. It'll be a stolen base and an error. So the pitch just missed. It's 2-2. And runner moves up to third base on the stolen base and error. Two, the count to Guida. Yanked it outside. Hartman did. 3-2. And that's fouled away. Still 3-2. Full count. And another foul ball. Back-to-back fouls. Good battle here with Hartman and Ryan Guida. Hartman set at the belt. The righty Guida calls time. So pitch number 8 of the at-bat will be coming up here. Again, it looked like it was going to be back-to-back easy 1-pitch outs to start the inning, but Tavares bobbled it at second. 3-2. Hit another foul ball. Hartman continues to lose his hat. Can't keep it on his head. So that'll force at least another pitch here in the at-bat. So let's try the 9th pitch. And that is popped up and out of play. Bottom 4, Waynesboro leading Covington 4-2. Bottom 3, Newmarket on top of Front Royal 2-1. And still the bottom of the second, Charlottesville trailing Harrisonburg by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, 8-0. Second inning. We got started an hour and 15 minutes ago. We are in the 4th with only 1 out. Again, the 3-2. And he lines it into left. That's going to drop for a base hit. It'll be an unearned run scored off of Hartman after the error by Tavares. And it's an RBI single for Ryan Guida. He wins the battle. Purcellville's on the board at 6-1.
Now batting the DH, number 32, Ryan Dooley.
Good battle there between those two. And Guida able to come out on top. Here's Ryan Dooley, the DH, walked his first time up. Another throw over. And a swing and a miss, 0-1. Dooley, after walking His first time up is still 4 for 25 here on the summer. Home run and 4 RBIs. Looking for a ground ball. Another thrower to first. Again, Hartman can chuck it over there at 90 miles per hour. Does not count as a pitch, though. It's very weird how pitches and stuff are counted and kept track of. 0-1. Inside, and Dooley had to dance out of the way. 1-1. So a ground out on one pitch, an error on the next pitch, stolen base and an E2, and a single and an RBI here in the inning for Purcellville. 1-1. That's in the dirt. 2-1. Lucas wants a new baseball. They'll throw the other one out temporarily. Wait an inning or two and throw it back in. Two and 1. Swing and a miss. Dooley out in front of that. It's a 2-2. Two pitch. Fastball up high. Full count. 3-2. Strasburg, 6 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors. And Purcellville, 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error. Full count coming up. Runner does not go. The pitch is a swing and a miss, and that is strikeout number 9 of the night for Lucas Hartman.
Shortstop, number 11, Tucker LeMay.
There's the shortstop, Tucker LeMay. He struck out looking in the second. One of the 9 victims for Hartman tonight. And the first pitch is off the plate, 1-0. One 0 pitch, called strike. Good paintage there from Hartman, and he's kind of moving his hand. You know, that sign where you're saying let's go. You're kind of twisting your hand. He wanted to get going, and now the umpire is going to say slow down a second. I guess when you make a good pitch, you want to hurry up and make another good one before it runs out. He does make another good one. It's fouled away, and Lucas Hartman is a strike away from 10 Ks through 4 innings. That is not a jinx, I don't think. We'll see. 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, fielded by the shortstop. Going to toss it to second. Had all the time in the world. Albert just tossed it to Tavares as Hartman's hat went flying off. And the half inning is over. The Cannons pick up an earned run off of Hartman after the 1-out error at second. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Strasburg leading 6-1.
Express, number 16, Cam Clunch.
Moving to the fourth, bottom of the fourth, the Express will look to get that run back that they just surrendered. 3, 4, 5 hitters, Clunch, Denton, and Kohler. Cam Clunch tonight is 0 for 1. He walked and scored in first, reached on an error in the second. Myra Montez is still pitching. First pitch swinging in the infield. Third baseman Brenton's there, makes the one-handed snag, and 1 pitch and 1 out here in the fourth.
Feel free to check out the concession stands.
Comes Zane Denton, the third baseman. He's 0 for 1 as well.
In the Shenandoah Valley, certainly the biggest
Walk and a run scored in the first. Fielder's choice in the second.
Now batting third baseman, number 19, Zane Denton.
Denton will bat here. And he takes outside. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's popped up the shoot and foul. 1-1. Scores around the MLB. Marlins 1, Phillies nothing, top of the 7th. Atlanta leading Washington 5-0 in the 4th. 1-1 misses. Top 4, Yankees and Red Sox tied at 3. Bottom 4, Orioles 2, Rays nothing. The Orioles are a winning team again. They're above 500. That misses. 3-1. One postponement, Mets Cubs supposed to play tonight. They will not. 3-1 the count to Zane Denton. And he hits one into left. Towards the line, on his horse is Connolly, and he gets there before he gets to the foul territory area of the ballpark.
Left field, number 5, Henry Cole.
Just too much air under it, and there are 2 outs. So, Purcellville once again trying to get Strasburg to go down 1-2-3 for the first time tonight. Kohler will bat. He's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. See if Myra Montez can get it done. He's through 2 2/3 now. Make that 3 innings. He's at 55 pitches, and that is popped up in the left. Can of corn for Connolly, makes the catch, and the Express go down 1-2-3 for the first time tonight. Through 4, Strasburg 6, Purcellville 1. Off to the 5th, Jack Connolly will lead it off. Cannons down 6-1. Connolly, Serrano, and a call. 8-9-1. First pitch from Hartman. He kind of goes with a different windup there. Delayed leg kick. It's 1-0. 1-0 the count. Connolly struck out, his only time up. Swing and a miss. Well behind the fastball, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Hartman threw 4+ innings now, 48 strikes, 28 balls. 2 hits, a run, no earned, a walk, and 9 Ks. He'll looking for his signs, looking for the big number 10, the 1-2. Inside under the hands, 2-2. I don't know, the way Hartman is just kind of looking out there, it looks like he's laying it all on the line right now. 2-2. Breaking ball, strike 3 called, and that is strikeout number 10 of the night for Hartman. Getting Connolly for the second time tonight.
Center fielder, number 7, Albert Serrano.
Comes Albert Serrano. So that's 10 strikeouts through 4 1/3. Serrano struck out swinging in the 3rd. Hartman deals, and did he go? Base umpire very loudly says no, he didn't. Looked like a called strike more than anything. 1-0. Breaking ball, that is a called strike, 1-1. One pitch is fouled back, and it's 1-2 to Serrano. The righty from the windup, long hold in the pitch, fastball misses, 2-2. He's trying to look like Johnny Cueto out here, changing up his windups, and saw Nestor Cortez tried to do it for the Yankees, and now he was trying to go very quick, and the batter won in time. Hartman's trying to control the game tonight, and that's what you have to do when you're the starting pitcher. 2-2. That's fouled away by Serrano, still 2-2. Serrano 0 for 4 on the summer now. Two-two pitch. Fastball misses up high, full count, 3-2. Pitch number 85 coming up with 1 out here in the 5th inning. He's got to crouch down to see his sign. He gets it, and he delivers. Breaking ball, strike 3 called, and there are 2 outs. Graham Crawford thought that was out number 3. He was running off the field. So another strikeout for Hartman, 2 outs in the 5th. Here's Justin Akal, the second baseman, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
Number 6, Justin Akal.
And the pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Hartman looking for a couple more strikes here. Looking in for his sign, shakes off one, finds one he likes. He deals. There's that slow breaking ball. This time it misses. I shouldn't say this time. It's pretty much missed every time tonight. That was the closest it's been without the one that was hit very hard. 1-1. Breaking ball missing. 2-1. Two on to a call. Fastball swing and a miss. 2-2. Here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the 5th. Hartman ready to deal. Here it comes. Fouled away, and we'll do it again. This will be pitch number 91. Hartman trying to get through 5 here tonight. Looking for his 12th punch out of the night. And he throws that eephus, and it's fouled away. Still 2-2. I guess the best thing to do with that's kind of a setup pitch, and then you come back with your 90, 91 mile per hour fastball up in the zone and blow it by him. A call already 0 for 2 tonight. And the 2-2. There's the high fastball, but he couldn't locate it. 3-2. Counts full. Mikey Brenton's on deck. I'm sure they want to get Hartman through 5 here. From the windup. Oh, he quick pitched him. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is strikeout number 12 through 5 innings for Lucas Hartman. He strikes out the side again. Through, we go to the bottom of the 5th. Strasburg up 6-1.
Leading off the Express, center fielder number 1, Corey Robinson.
Little breeze coming into the press box tonight. Tonight's the night I did not bring my sweatshirt. I think I'm going to be regretting it. Corey Robinson will lead it off, and he hits one high into left center field into the air. It's Serrano. He will come in a couple steps now and make the catch, and there's 1 out here in the 5th.
Shortstop number 3, Armando Albert.
So Strasburg first pitch swinging once again. That'll bring up Armando Albert. Albert is the shortstop. He's 1 for 2 tonight. I mean, got to give some credit to the reliever here, Myra Montez. He's come in and kept this game respectable as that misses. 1-0. And Albert takes a strike at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Albert lines one into right center. That's going to drop for a base hit. Carson Bell's going to cut it off nicely, holding him to a single. 1 out single for Strasburg's Armando Albert here in the bottom of the 5th. First hit for Strasburg since...
Second baseman, number 13, Tommy Tavares.
I've got that as being the first hit since the first inning for Strasburg. Had 4 in the first inning. They've got 5 now after the hit here in the 5th. Tommy Tavares singled and scored a run, singled in a run in the first, and he will take outside 1-0. He had a check swing 3-1 put out his last time up. Kind of stuck his barrel out there, and the baseball found it. You want it to be the other way around. 1-0, that's hit to third. This could be 2, going to second for 1. Back to first, not in time. Little bit of a bobble, saved it from being a double play. So Albert's out at second base on the fielder's choice, and Tavares will reach.
Graham Crawford.
And the 9-hole hitter, Graham Crawford, the catcher. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk tonight. Crawford, the lefties, hit some very well this year where they had home run distance, but they were to the right. He was early on them. Let's see if he can get a hold of one and knock one out for the first time here this year. And that is hit foul, right side down the first base line. Crawford, no home runs. He does have 5 RBIs. Runner goes, the pitch is outside, and now he'll take off back to first. One and the dirt. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Graham Crawford, the batter. And he hits one high into the air, right field, towards the line. It is gonna be caught. He got too much under it, couldn't hit it on a line, and the ball stayed in the yard, and we are going to the 6th inning. Strasburg holding on to their 5-run lead, 6-1 on to the 6th, and we'll see if Strasburg goes to the pen, and it looks like they will be. I'll tell you about the new arm after this. Pitching change for Strasburg as we go to the top of the 6th inning. Billy Rozakis will come in to pitch. Rozakis is a 6'1 lefty out of Siena College from Brooklyn, New York.
Doug Dillman won that First Bank gift card. Congratulations, Doug.
And let's just recognize Strasburg starter tonight, Lucas Hartman. Probably one of the best performances of the season out of the Valley League. 5 innings, 2 hits, a run. It was not earned. 1 walk and 12 strikeouts. He was spectacular. Rosakis will come into pitch here, and he'll face 2-3-4. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Rosakis on the year, 10 1/3, 11 strikeouts, and a 7.84 ERA. That misses up high, 2-0. Brenton 0 against Rosakis on the season and their matchups previously. Mikey 1 for 2, a double in the first and a strikeout. Breaking ball, called strike, 2-1. Make sure you're here with us in the 7th inning. We'll have our history notes for you on this day in baseball history, July 15th. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Dirty breaking ball. And it's 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out in the 6th for the Purcellville Cannons. The lefty deals way outside to the backstop. Full count, 3-2. Full count, 3-2. And a liner caught by the diving Tommy Tavares. Brenton broke his bat. It was hit towards right field, and the second baseman Tavares laid out and made a spectacular diving catch, robbing Brenton of a base hit.
Catcher, number 61, Baird, Madleon.
It was just a matter of how far would Tavares fly, and he timed it up perfectly, made the snag, and hang a star on that one. 1 out in the 6th, and here's Bear Madliak. He's been quiet so far, 0 for 2, and he hits one into right center field. Robinson finally sees it at the last second, and there are 2 outs. He did not have a beat on it until it was on its way down. Here's Carson Bell, the right fielder out of JMU. He's 0 for 2, a strikeout, and reached on an error. So Bell reached on an error in the 4th. He stole second, got the 3rd on an error, and then scored on an RBI single. He won't swing first pitch, will he? No, he won't. That one misses, 1-0. One 0 from Rosakis, and he held on to it too long, 2-0. Top of the 5th, Waynesboro leading Covington 8-4. They'll be here tomorrow for 2. Game 1 starting at 5 o'clock. 2 7-inning games. Might as well put a bet up here. We'll be here a lot in the next week or so. That one is a called strike, 2-1. Top of the 5th, the Rebels leading Front Royal 4-1, and bottom 4, Harrisonburg leading Charlottesville 8-0, 2-1. And again, Rosakis just holding on to it too long, 3-1. Summer is flying by, though, already at the 15th of July. 3-1, and again, holding on to it too long. It's outside. It's a 2-out walk here in the 6th inning. First base runner
Number 29, Ryan
for the Cannons since the 4th inning. That'll bring up Ryan Guida, the first baseman. He hit one deep in the center his first time up, but it was caught. Then an RBI single in the 4th after about 12 pitches. And he takes a strike, 0-1. Don't think Guida liked it. He's still looking back, talking to the home plate umpire. Typically the batter doesn't like it. 0-1. Rosakis deals. That's a breaking ball in the dirt. Past Crawford, and moving up to second base is Carson Bell. So that'll be scored a wild pitch. And It's a 1-1 count to the dangerous Guida. Breaking ball popped out of the hand, 2-1. And that misses, 3-1. And that's hit hard on a chop to short, off the shortstop into left, and that'll score a run. A hard hit RBI single, and it's 6-2. So scoring from second on the single
The DH
is Bell. So the 2-out walk comes back to bite Rosakis. 2 RBIs for Guida, 2 singles. He has 2 of the 3 hits. That was a crazy bounce at short. Here's Ryan Dooley, the DH, 0 for tonight. Walking to strike out, 0 for 1 to be exact. And that's way outside to the backstop again. Moving up to second on the wild pitch again. And a strike. And barely missing off the plate. Two one, and Rosakis misses way outside again, 3-1. Called strike, and Billy Rosakis looking for one more strike to get this through to the bottom of the 6th inning. Ryan Dooley trying to get on base, the pitch, and he missed. And I think you've got to think about coming out and getting them here.
Strikes it out, number 11, Tucker LeMay.
So we will have a meeting, and nope, that's going to be the pitching coach. So just a quick stoppage here as they will talk to Rosakis. So it'll be first and second and 2 outs for Tucker LeMay, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2. (6-2) the score as we are in the top of the 6th inning, but the Cannons are threatening. First and second and 2 outs. Here is LeMay, and Tucker takes a strike. Tucker didn't like it, 0-1. Rosakis at 25 pitches through 2/3 of an inning here. Just needs 1 out. Breaking ball, ground ball to third. This could be tough. Denton bobbles. It trickles away, and the bases are going to be loaded with 2 outs here for the Cannons, and the tying run will come to the plate. That's one of those where it's a heck of a tough play. Denton did his best. It'll be a single. And here's Jack Connolly, the left fielder.
Left fielder, number 22, Jack Conley.
Jack Connolly, the left fielder, he's 0 for 2 tonight with 2 strikeouts. Bases full of cannons. The pitch misses. 1-0. To the lefty. Fastball called strike. 1-1. Strasburg 5 in the first, 1 in the second, and Purcellville 1 in the fourth, 1 in the sixth. And they are looking to add on here. Great chance. Bases juiced down by 4. 1-1. Swing and a miss. The ball got away. Coming home to score, and it's 6-3. Strasburg is just giving runs away here in the inning. 6-3 the score. And runners on second and third. They get the swing and a miss, so the count's 1-2. But scoring was Guida, and everyone else moved up. A single makes it a 1-run game. 1-2 to Connolly. Breaking ball, strike 3 called, and Rozakis gets through the inning. But the Cannons score 2 in the top half of the 6th inning. And we go to the bottom half. Strasburg going to look to add back those runs that they just surrendered. We'll be back after this. And we go to the home half of the 6th inning. Strasburg's lead down to 3. New pitcher for the Purcellville Cannons. It is Marcus Cortez out of St. Mary's University in San Antonio, Texas. The lefty will take over and face Jonah Cox, leading off for the 4th time tonight. And the pitch is a strike, 0-1. Jonah's been on three times tonight, 2 walks and a hit by pitch. 0-1 from Cortez, and inside. Cortez 5 2/3 this season, 7 strikeouts and a 4.76 ERA. The lefty kicks and delivers, and a strike, 1-2. Final line for Purcellville's Myra Montez that really kept this game close and gives Purcellville a chance. 4 1/3, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. He was very good after their starter, Rocco Reed, couldn't get through the first. 1-2, way outside, 2-2. And a ground ball to third. Charging is the third baseman, Brenton. And throw is in the dirt, but a good pick by Guida. And there's 1 out here in the 6th.
Fueling Express is our program to feed the team after the game. Tonight, the Strasburg Police Department is feeding the team. A round of applause for them. Many thanks.
You know, you look at the numbers.
Left fielder number 6, Brandon Parks.
Strasburg left 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, none in the fourth, and 1 in the fifth unofficially. Let's hope those numbers don't come back to bite them. As here's Brandon Parks, the left fielder, a double and a run scored in the first, strikeout in the second, strikeout in the third. And he takes inside, 1-0. Pitcher can't believe it. He looks deflected. He is like upset. 1-0 from Cortez. Swing and a miss. Gotta want to change up 1-1. Some more wind blowing into the press box here. 1-1. Parks takes outside. Good take, 2-1. Two on the count to Brandon Parks. And he takes down low, 3-1. On deck's Cam Clunch, the first baseman. Lefty on the mound facing these lefties here for Strasburg at Parks, Clunch, Kohler. Three-one, swing and a miss. Counts full, 3-2. So the count is full, 3-2. And that hit him. Tried to go inside again because it looked like Parks was struggling.
16, Cam Clunch.
And Madliak just chucked his mask into the ground and his helmet. And yeah, he is upset with something. I don't know what's going on there, but he is not happy about something. Seems like him and Cortez are not getting along out there, him and his pitcher. Madliak is very upset behind the plate. So here's Cam Clunch. And that's inside, 1-0. When you're thinking baseball, the two guys you need in sync are the pitcher and the catcher. If they don't have some type of chemistry, it's going to be rough. Runner goes, the pitch, and that is hit well into right center field and caught by Carson Bell leaping. Throw back to first, not in time. That bag was easily stolen by Parks, and then Clunch hit a rocket into right center field, and Carson Bell had to leap to make the catch, but he got there, and that's tough luck for Cam Clunch. There are 2 outs. Man, that was hit very well. So 2 outs now here in the 6th, and here's Zane Denton, the third baseman. Denton facing the lefty. He's a switch hitter, and a throw over. Parks is back in safely. See what Zane can do here. And he hits one hard to third, fielded by Brenton. He's going to go to second with it. They make the play. 5-4 on the putout, and through 6 innings, Strasburg will take a 6-3 lead into the 7th. Make sure you're with us in the 7th. History's coming up. We go to the top of the 7th inning. It'll be 9-1-2. Serrano, a call, and Brenton. New hurler for Strasburg. Third of the night, it'll be Parker Wakeman. Wakeman is a 6'3" righty out of the University of West Florida. He's from Tallahassee, Florida. And he will come in here trying to hold things down for Strasburg. Their lead was 6-0. Now it's 6-3, sorry. And it's history time in the 7th. We'll start our history notes for you. Tonight in 1902, after the first pitch. Wakeman deals, and a strike called, 0-1. Today in 1902 at Cincinnati, Christy Mathewson starts a triple play in the 2nd inning, but then leaves trailing 6-0. As that pitch is a called strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Wakeman on the year, 14 in the 3rd, 12 strikeouts and a 6.28 ERA. Check swing in the dirt, no appeal. It's 1-2. Wakeman's a quick worker, so not sure how much I'll be able to get in between his pitches. 1-2 from the righty, and that's a ground ball towards the Cannons dugout. Still 1-2. 1-2 to Serrano. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, 1 looking and 1 swinging. And a check swing in the dirt. Did he go? No, he didn't, says the base umpire. Today in 1909, Ty Cobb has 2 inside the park home runs to lead the Tigers to a sweep over the Nationals. 2-2, and that is hit up the middle. And it's a leadoff single here in the 7th inning for the Cannons. Serrano starts off strong.
The batter, number 6, Justin McCall.
And back to the top of the lineup, Justin McCall, the second baseman. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Wakeman setting the pitch. That's fouled back. Ooh, almost hits the umpire in the head, but Graham Crawford able to barehand it and keep it off of his head. 0-1. Parker Wakeman looking for his signs. Nobody out in the 7th. Strasburg's lead 3. It's 6-3. Justin McCall waits, and he grounds ball into short. They're going to go to 1 and get the out, so they get 1 out on the play as Albert, instead of going to second, went to first as Graham Crawford was yelling it out. So 6-3 on the fielder's choice. There's 1 out.
Number 88, Mikey Brenton.
Here's Mikey Brenton, the third baseman, a double, a strikeout, and a line out to second. Temp is dropping. That misses. Today in 1937, the Philadelphia Athletics snap a 15-game losing streak as they beat the White Sox 3-1. One-0 popped up left side. Denton, the third baseman, giving it a look, but it's foul. One. Outside. Today, 1939, a disputed call on a fly ball down the left field foul line at the Polo Ground touches off a melee in which the Giants' Billy Jurgis and the umpire George Magerkurth spit at each other, both being fined $150. Breaking the bank back then. 2-1. Wakeman, and he can't find the zone. 3-1. They were both fined $150. They were both suspended for 10 days. 3-1 the count to Brenton. A walk here would bring up Madliak as the tying run. That's not what you want to do. And a strike called, late called strike, and Brenton will have to come back to the box. 3-2. Three and two, and he missed, and the tying run comes up to bat here in the 7th.
The catcher, number 61.
Single, ground out, and a walk, and here's Bear Madliak. He's 0 for 3. You know, Purcellville has struggled mightily this year, and Strasburg had their way with them the first couple of times, but since then, I think the Cannons have won 2 or 3 in a row against the Express. Down 6-0 early in this one. It's 6-3. Tying run at the plate with 1 out here in the 7th for Madliak. And he takes a ball. Strasburg just, the bullpen has struggled. Nothing else to say other than that. Hartman was very good. Only got through 5, though. Wakeman looking for a ground ball. And he just can't find the zone. 2-0. If I'm Madliak and I get one that I like, I'm sure he's letting it loose. 2-0. And that's hit hard to short. They're going to go to second for 1. Back to first, and the ball gets away, and it's going to score a run. Oh, my. Strasburg looked like they had a chance at a double play to get him out of it. Instead, they get it out on the play, but it scores another run, and it's 6-4, 1 out, and make it 2 outs here in the 7th. So scoring from second was Serrano. Brenton out at second for the second out, and Madliak reached. Here's Carson Bell, the right fielder. The pitch, and Bell takes a strike.
Number 34 is Carson Bell.
Oh, 1 to Carson Bell. Strikeout, an error, and a walk tonight. He's been on a couple of times. And he takes way outside, 1-1. Today in 64, Whitey Ford, with his 2-0, 2-0 victory over the Orioles, raised the Yankees to first place. 1-1. And he misses, 2-1. Today in 67, Cardinals pitcher Bob Gibson's right fibula is fractured by a Roberto Clemente line drive during a 6-3 loss to the Pirates. Gibson sidelined until Labor Day. 2-1, and Carson Bell takes a strike. Wakeman a strike away from getting through the half inning. Time called. Today in 67, Kansas City A's pinch running specialist Alan Lewis ties a major league record with 2 steals as a pinch runner in 1 inning. Lewis does his double in the 7th of a 3-2 loss. That is hit into left. Plenty of room. It's Parks. He makes the catch. And that lead gets a little bit slimmer as we go to the 7th inning stretch. Strasburg 6, Purcellville 4. We go to the home half of the 7th inning here from Strasburg, and it feels like a big inning. Strasburg has surrendered 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th. Their lead down to 2. It was 6-0 at one point. Kohler leads it off, and he pops it up right side, and Guida in foul territory makes the catch. And I don't know what has happened to Strasburg's offense. It has dried up very badly. 1 out to start the 7th on 1 pitch. Strasburg's just swinging away first pitch almost every at bat, it feels like. But Marcus Cortez of the Cannons likes that. Here's Corey Robinson, the center fielder. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Run scored in the 1st. And he takes outside 1-0. 1-0. And that's a check swing base hit up the middle. And it wasn't pretty, but actually looked pretty cool going right up the gut. He barely swung, and it just worked out perfectly for him. So a one-out single for Corey Robinson in the 7th inning. That'll bring up Armando Albert, the shortstop. He is 2 for 3. Albert in the 7 spot tonight. Today in 91, the New York Mets trade pitcher Ron Darling and Mike Thomas to the Expos for Tim Burke. Back in safely at first is Corey Robinson. Today in 93, breaking Cubs Hall of Famer Ernie Banks' previous record of 277. Cal Ripken hits his 278th home run as a shortstop, most ever by a major leaguer playing that position. They've got him picked off, throw to second, and no, they don't. Fortunate was Corey Robinson as they picked over to first, and he'll be credited with a stolen base. Robinson was on his way to second, and Cortez threw over to first. By the time Guida got it back to second, he kind of short-hopped him. So Strasburg catching a break there.
Go 3.
So Albert, base hit, and they could bring in a big run here in the home half of the 7th inning. Albert takes down low, 1-0. Today in 2000, the American Tobacco Company's near mint condition 1909 Honus Wagner card goes for $1.1 million in an eBay online auction. The high bidder will pay $1.265 million, including a 15% buyer's premium. As that's a called strike, 1-1. There is a market for that stuff. We know that now, even 22 years later. Inflation would really inflate that price. 1-1, and that is popped up foul. 1-2. Cortez's 21st pitch, and it's almost into his head. Way up and in, and time's called. Madliak's going to go out and talk to his pitcher. And while we have a quick break, we'll take a look at scores around the league. Bottom 6, Waynesboro 8, Covington 5. Top 6, Newmarket 8, Front Royal 1. Top 7, Harrisonburg 9, Charlottesville nothing. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom 7. Robinson's at second. Armando Alberts at the plate. Cortez, the lefty, deals. And a swing and a miss. And there are 2 outs in the 7th. That brings up Tommy Tavares, the second baseman.
13, Tommy Tavares.
I hate to say this one, but in 2007, the Phillies lose the 10,000th game in franchise history against 8,810 wins, the first professional sports club to reach that level, 319 games ahead of the Braves. Tavares, the righty. Runner takes off for third. Pitch is down low, and stealing third is Robinson. Great jump. Madliak made a good throw, but just wasn't in time. Honestly, best case scenario would have been there for Strasburg as if he threw it away. But he didn't. Tavares trying to bring him in. He singled on a hard liner his first time up, and he takes up high 2-0. Today in 2008, we're around All-Star time in the big leagues. The AL defeats the NL 4-3 in 15 innings. They wouldn't let them do that now. They'd have to send the runner out to second base. 2-0. And that is hit off the end of the bat foul, 2-1. 2-1. And that's outside, 3-1. Today in 2011, the Braves defeat the Nats 11-1 behind the pitching of Tim Hudson to claim the 10,000th win in franchise history dating back to the 1876 Boston Red Caps. 3-1 to Tavares is inside ball 4. He walked him. First and third, 2 outs for Strasburg. And here comes Graham Crawford. He is the catcher. So we've got a stoppage as a meeting at the mound will take place here. Today in 2013, Yoenis Cespedes, although not named to the AL All-Star team, wins the Home Run Derby by defeating Bryce Harper, slugging 17 in the home run in the opening round, and beats Harper 9-8 in the final while using up only 4 of his 9 outs. So first and third, 2 outs for the Express. Graham Crawford will try to come up big here. You really would like to add at least 1. And here's something to keep an eye on, a wild pitch. He's got very good speed at third and Robinson. You could send Tavares at second, try to get him to second, but you don't want him to get thrown out. That's the thing. So if you try to draw a throw from Madliak and get lucky that he throws it away, that would help. And they do have him in a rundown. And, no, he's going to take second easily. Okay, so Tavares steals second. He wanted to get into a rundown, and Guida just waited way too long, and then he threw at the last second, and then Tavares was easily safe at second. So still waiting for the first pitch of this at-bat, but Graham Crawford will bat with runners on second and third, 2 outs, and now we've got another stoppage. And this is a pitching change. And I'm thinking they have nobody ready. Yeah. So I think the Cannons just kind of screwed up big time here. They came out to talk to the pitcher again, and you've got to have somebody ready to come out and pitch. I don't know if the coach knew. I mean, you come out twice in 1 inning. That's a pitching change. They've got nobody ready to pitch, and this could be a disaster for the Cannons. So okay, so there's not going to be a pitching change. I thought they would have had to have made a change. Maybe because there was no pitch in between? I mean, what else could it be? That's by rule, it's a pitching change. I don't know. Okay, so they are not going to pull him out. They're going to keep him in there, which is a huge break for the Cannons because, I mean, they had no one warming up in the bullpen at all. And Crawford takes down low, 1-0. Don't know if I've seen that before. I've seen Gabe Kapler for the Phillies when he was the manager come out to make a pitching change and no one was in the bullpen warming up at all. And that misses, 2-0. I mean, typically, you've got to bring somebody out. Two and 0 the count to Crawford. And that's in the dirt. And runner, oh, he holds up. And it's 3-0. That was what I was talking about, that wild pitch where you could possibly score. It looked like he had a chance, but a little bit of hesitation. Well, the Cardinal rule talks about don't make the first or third out at third base, but don't make that first or third out at home plate either, I guess. 3-0 to Crawford. He takes a strike, 3-1. Cortez now 14 strikes and 17 balls. 3-1, 2 outs, 7th inning. Crawford takes outside, and the bases are loaded. And let's see if now he gets pulled out of the game.
Now batting number 30, Jonah Cox.
Back to the top of the lineup, and with Crawford keeping the inning alive, that prevents Jonah Cox from possibly leading off for a 5th time tonight. He will bat for the 5th time here. And now that'll be the end of the line for Cortez. So they will go to the bullpen, and we will take a quick break. 2 outs in the 7th. Strasburg with the bases loaded, and a 6-4 game. We're back after this out of the Valley Baseball League. Pitching change here, bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom 7 for the Cannons. It'll be Dalton Ross coming out of the bullpen. The side armor from University of Tampa and Statesboro, Georgia, will come in here to try to slam the door and keep this at a 2-run game. Jonah Cox is batting. Robinson's at third, Tavares is at second, and Crawford's at first. Here comes the first pitch from the side armor. It's hit out of play to the right, 0-1. You don't see too many side armors these days. You think of guys like Darren O'Day and who was the other one I said? Steve Cishak. 0-1. Down low, 1-1. And called strike, 1-2. Side armors, Chad Bradford, Dan Kiesenberry, Ted Abernathy, Carl Mays. Those are some side armors. Walter Johnson. Walter Johnson was not a side armor, I don't believe. That's 1-2. And check swing. He just got a piece of it. He took off with his bat. Cox battling here in the batter's box, and he'll try to get Strasburg some insurance runs. They need them. 1-2. Dalton Ross. Swing and a foul back. Dalton 18 in the third innings pitched, 23 strikeouts this summer with a 2.45 ERA. So Ross has been very good for Purcellville this year. 3-2 again to Jonah Cox. And he hits one into right center, and perfectly playing it is Carson Bell. And the Express will leave 3 more on base. We're through 7, on to the 8th. Strasburg leading at 6-4.
Leading off for the Cannons, first baseman, number 29, Ryan Guida.
Ryan Guida leads it off for Purcellville. We're off to the 8th and a 6-4 game, and it's a new pitcher for Strasburg. It'll be Kyle Demai. Demai will come into pitch here, and he will face Guida, Dooley, and LeMay leading it off. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Kyle Demai out of the University of Pittsburgh. He is a 6'2 righty from Wexford, Pennsylvania. And he comes in 16 innings pitched, 19 strikeouts, and a 0.56 ERA. And the count's 0-2. Guida, a fly out to center that was deep, an RBI single, and an RBI single. And he hits one well into right. Going back, looking up, and it's gone. And a leadoff home run in the 8th, and it's 6-5. So the Cannons have come all the way back from down 6 to get it within 1.
The DH, number 32, Ryan Dooley.
No understatement to say that Guida has completely carried the Cannons offense tonight. He's got 3 hits and 3 RBIs and now 2 runs scored. So Demai, who came in with a .56 ERA, gives up a leadoff home run and a 2-strike count. And here's Dooley, and he takes down low. I mean, if Strasburg were to lose this game, you go back and you've got to look at the offensive stats tonight. You score all those runs early in the game. Errors have been costly. And leaving guys on base. I mean, this is not a game, as that pitch is a called strike. One and one to Dooley. 2 walks and a strikeout tonight. And a swing and a miss, 1-2. And time called. One, two. And Imai misses up high, 2-2. Kick and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner into center. Going back and making the catch. Pretty well struck, but not enough. Big first out here in the 8th inning. That'll bring up Tucker LeMay, the shortstop.
Now batting number 11, Tucker LeMay.
LeMay's 1 for 3 tonight. Singled last inning, or actually in the 6th. Imai deals, and it's a ball in the dirt. 1-0. Is knuckled the first clutch, able to get the glove down at the last second to tag the bag. 3 unassisted, and back-to-back outs after the leadoff home run for the Cannons here in the 8th. Thing was, he had Guida down 0-2.
Left fielder number 22, Jack Connolly.
And it's just, it's how it goes sometimes. So here is Jack Connolly, the left fielder. He's 0 for 3 tonight with 3 strikeouts. Swinging in the 2nd, looking in the 5th and the 6th. The righty Imai from the windup deals, and he finds the zone 0-1. And good looking pitch from Imai, but it missed off the plate. 1-1. And that is hit well but foul. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, the count. Imai will look in. He will kick and pitch, and it's fouled away. One and two with a Connolly. And a swing and a miss, and Imai gets the strikeout. 4 strikeouts tonight for Jack Connolly. Well, the Cannons, I feel like we've been saying this every inning. They get an inch closer. There aren't many inches left without them taking the lead. Let's just say that. We go to the last of the 8th. Strasburg up 6-5. We go to the last of the 8th inning. Strasburg's lead is 1. 6-5 as Dalton Ross will continue to pitch for the Cannons, and he will face 2, 3, 4 Parks, Clunch, and Denton. And the pitch is outside, 1-0. One the count, and it's outside, 2-0. Strasburg would love a leadoff walk here. They don't spell well. And that's fouled back into the net, 2-1. Parks, a double, 2 strikeouts, and a hit by pitch tonight in his first home game of the season. Oh, he went after ball 3, 2-2. Well, it looks like Harrisonburg just mercy ruled Charlottesville in 8 innings, 10-0 bottom 8. Newmarket leading Front Royal 8-3 bottom 7, and top 8 in Covington, Waynesboro leading the Lumberjacks 9-5. A lot of long games tonight. 2-2 to Parks, and that's outside, full count, 3-2. Full count. And he walked him. There's the leadoff walk to start it here in the 8th.
Here's your winning 50-50 ticket, good for $103. Yellow ticket number 364244. 364244. Take that to the train station. 364244. First baseman, number 16, Cam Clunch.
And that brings up Cam Clunch, the first baseman, a walk in the first with a run scored, reached on an error in the second, popped out in the 4th, lined out in the 6th. Clunch hit one really well his last time up. Still seeing Cannon's outfield is playing so ridiculously shallow. I mean, the right field, I can't even believe what I'm seeing. The right fielder is playing at about, 260? Runner goes the pitch, and that, did it hit him? It was close. Parks will move up to second. I guess it'll be a stolen base. So a stolen base for Parks as he was going on the pitch. I don't know what their outfield's doing, but you see something new every day. 2-1, that misses. I don't know if you all can see it on the stream. You can see the center fielder out there. That's Serrano. I mean, that's 365 all the way out there. That's chopped towards the dugout of the Cannons, 2-2. Leadoff walk and a stolen base here in the 8th. Strasburg looking for some much-needed insurance. 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th for the Cannons. The side armor Ross almost rubbing his knuckles on the dirt. He's so low. 2-2. And that is popped up. Shortstop makes the catch. That's the LeMay, and there's one out.
The batter, number 19, Zane Denton.
Here comes Zane Denton from the University of Tennessee. He's 0-4 tonight, 0-3. Walked and scored in the first.
The winner of the 50-50, Billy Barnes.
Evidently, our stream on Facebook was stopped by Facebook due to copyright strikes. Don't know how, because I muted during the half inning. So if you are now watching on YouTube or listening on Stretch Internet, thanks for tuning in. We apologize forever. Facebook has taken down the stream tonight. Again, I mute it during the time when we play music. But yet, I guess it didn't work. 0-1. That's way inside. One ball, one strike, the count to Zane Denton. And thanks for tuning in if you're over here on YouTube now from Facebook. That's outside, 2-1. That's why it's hard to be a fan of Facebook and anything that they bring to the table, which is not much. YouTube may actually elevate us since I'm saying that about Facebook. That's fouled back, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, one out to Denton. Two. And that is lined in the left field. That is going to get past the left fielder. Laying out is Connolly. He can't get there, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. Around third, in to score easily is Brandon Parks. RBI double for Zane Denton. And Strasburg with a big insurance run at 7-5. Connolly laid it all out on the line there,
Number 5, Henry Kohler.
and it did not work out.
Come on, Henry, get him in.
So here's Kohler, RBI for Denton. Kohler's 1 for 4 tonight. RBI single in the first, and that's chopped off the plate. Charging's the third baseman, bobbled, reaching. And Kohler reaches. And it'll be first and third, one out
Robinson.
for Corey Robinson. So Strasburg getting something going here in the inning. First and third, one out. This is a big chance here for Strasburg. Corey Robinson's batting. He singled his last time up, and he hits one to second. He's going to have to hustle. They're going to second for one. Back to first, not in time, and another huge insurance run for Strasburg. They get another run across, and it's 8-5.
Shortstop, number 3, Armando Albert.
So Robinson scores the run on the ground out. Fielder's choice. 2 RBIs for Robinson tonight. And here is Armando Albert. Runner goes. The pitch is inside. Madliak's throw. It's cut off. And stealing second base is Robinson. So things are moving very quickly now, all of a sudden. And now we've got a stoppage here. Oh, there's a skunk out there. Okay. So we've got a skunk out in center. Do we still have the emergency services folks here? So we've got a stoppage due to a skunk on the field. George Loss, the head coach, is running out to the building to get something. He's trying to get in there before the skunk gets to him.
Trying to open the gate.
Yeah, he's trying to open the gate, and the skunk has stopped. Oh. We've had this skunk here before. It happens a lot, actually. Usually when we're eating dinner, it smells the food and comes out. So he opened the gate. He opened it very slightly, and he's now going to run around. And now it's turning around. And now it's taken off. Oh, it's stopping and starting again. Again, we've got a skunk stoppage here. It's just kind of hanging around out there in left center.
Anyone knowing the code for skunk on the field to put it in the scorebook, please contact the press box.
So now it's, oh, we've got somebody going. Is that Ty Hooks with a baseball bat going out there? Okay. Is that how they handle that in South Carolina? Does he have any tomato soup, just in case? So the skunk is still out there in left center. We've got some player personnel and coaches. I wouldn't want to be that close to that thing. And now it's hustling. Okay. It's running. Yeah. Okay, and now it went away. Oh no, it came back out. And Ty Hooks, I mean, he is right behind that thing. I don't know. I would not be that close to a skunk. And now he's taking off. I don't know if the skunk shot a warning shot out. Okay, now they've got another baseball bat. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the ideal situation here is. I will mute so I can avoid copyright. So it looks like they got the skunk back out where it should be and not inside the playing field. So hopefully that will be the end of the skunk for now. I'm sure the guys in the bullpen are keeping a close eye right now. You know, there was a skunk found last year when they were pulling the tarp out. It was in the long piping. It was just inside of it hanging out. And it was an unpleasant surprise for many. So warm-up pitches look to be done. We will look to resume play here. So a runner on second base. It's Corey Robinson. It's a 1-0 count with Armando Albert batting. Apologize for the big moth-looking contraption that's in front of you. It's right here, if you can see it. And the pitch misses 2-0. 2-0 the count. And that misses. The only thing I'm worried about is if it fouls back and hits that spot, is it going to come straight towards me? I don't know. It looks pretty intimidating with those claws and whatever just in front of its mouth. 3-0 the count. And Albert takes a strike. Counts 3 balls and 1 strike. The sidearmer Ross deals, and it's fouled off of Albert in the box, and the count's full 3-2. Just looking forward here, the Cannons will have 9-1 and 2 due up in the 9th inning. We'll see if D-Mike comes back out. This has been a long half inning, especially with the stoppage in play and just the long half inning in general with the leadoff walk. Counts full, 3-2. Runner fakes the go, pitch is inside, ball 4. Madliak, and the pitcher can't believe it. And it's first and second. Pretty good looking pitch there.
Tommy Tavares.
So at second, it is Robinson. And time called. No way they go to the bullpen again, right? With 2 outs in the 9th. Oh my. And now we've got a meeting here on the mound. Ross said, let's go. He wants to stay out there. Well, I mean, in my opinion, you come out here and talk. A decision has to be made by now. A lefty or righty needs to be coming out of the bullpen. Typically what they'll do is they'll come out here and talk for 2 minutes, and then they'll make the signal. Yeah, Ross wants to stay in the game. Stalling out here for sure. Now the whole infield's practically coming in other than the first baseman, Guida. See, when it gets to this point, there's no way, in my opinion, you should be able to make a change. And they are, I mean, if they do, it's just frustrating. It makes no sense. And they're going to leave him in the game. So, Ross will stay in the pitch. He wanted to be in there, and he really hasn't done badly. It's just the leadoff walk. Strasburg hitting him around a little bit, but not doing that bad of a job, really. Runner goes, throw to third, and he's out. And Robinson thrown out, called stealing at third base. I don't know. It's been one of those nights. Strasburg holding on to a lead, 8-5 as we go to the 9th. Strasburg looking for win number 19 and sole possession of first place in the North. Off to the ninth here from Strasburg. We are 3+ hours into action tonight. We've got 2 tomorrow. We've got 2, 1 Monday, 2 Tuesday, 1 Wednesday, and 1 Friday here from Strasburg. Serrano leads it off here in the ninth for the Cannons. Albert fouls it back. He's 1 for 3 tonight. 2 strikeouts, a single and an RBI in the 7th. Sorry, a single and a run scored in the 7th. And D-My will step off. And now Graham Crawford's going to go out and talk. It is official in Harrisonburg. The Turks shut out the Tom Sox 10-0. 8 innings, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Newmarket, they started at 7:30 and they're already in the bottom of the 8th. 0-1 to Albert Serrano. And that misses 1-1. Counts 1-1. And a chopper to short, charging is Armando Albert. He will set his feet, throw it, and just in time. Very close play there. 1 up, 1 down in the ninth. Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Justin Akal. 3 strikeouts and a ground out to short. He's 0 for 4. Purcellville came into this game at 12-19. Strasburg came in at 18-13. Strasburg won last night. Purcellville was off last night. The second baseman, Akal, awaits the first pitch from D-My. Here it comes. Slow breaking ball in the dirt. 1-0. Going to the ninth, Tampa Bay 5, Baltimore 4. And that is a broken back grounder towards the dugout for Strasburg. It's 1-1. Baltimore will face Tampa Bay's closer in the ninth, Brooks Raley. And the Orioles have Cedric Mullins, Trey Mancini, and Anthony Santander due up in the ninth. One, and a called strike, 1-2. D-My will look in, trying to get a call on strikes for the 4th time tonight. Fastball swing and a miss, and that is out number 2 here in the ninth.
Third baseman, number 88, Mikey Brenton.
That's the 15th team strikeout of the night. Strasburg has done well getting the Cannons to go down on strikes. Here is Mikey Brenton. He's a guy that's only gone down on strikes once tonight. In the 3rd inning, he has a hit, also walked, and he takes a strike. And D-My is 2 strikes away here in the ninth. From the windup. 0-1, and he held on to a breaking ball. Didn't snap down on it. 1-1. One is a fastball, kind of a worm burner. 2-1. Two outs here at a long ball game in Strasburg. Fouled away, and the Express are 1 strike away. Wouldn't that be a bad time to have your truck hit? In the 9th inning and a 2-2 count, 2 outs. 27th pitch of the outing coming for Demi as he looks to close it up. And it's fouled back, and it almost hit it. That thing hung on tight. It looks a little, I don't even know if it got adjusted. I mean, that thing took the baseball. Kyle Demi, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs from the windup. He kicks and pitches, and it's lined into right field, and the ball game is not over yet. 2-out single for Mikey Brenton, and that brings up Bear Madliak, the catcher.
The catcher, number 61, Bear Madliak.
This is something I have to say as I try to keep everyone informed here. Ryan Guida, the first baseman, would bat if Madliak and Bell can keep the game going. Strasburg doesn't want to see Ryan Guida batting anymore tonight. Just going to put that out there. Here's Madliak, and he takes one off the outside, and it goes off the glove of Crawford, and it'll be a wild pitch. Moves the runner up. Just got to focus on the hitter here. 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Madliak's a guy that came in batting over 300. He's 0 for 4 tonight. 325 to be exact before the game. Swing and a miss. He can't tie it with one swing, but I guess he was trying to get it to within one. 2-1 to the catcher, Madliak. And that is popped up in the infield. Let's see if Strasburg can finish this thing off. Shortstop, Albert, and he dropped it. He dropped the baseball. Oh, my goodness. And it's 8-6.
Right fielder, number 34, Carson Bell.
Here's Carson Bell. He is the tying run here in the 9th. And he swings and misses, 0-1. Oh, my. Every time these two play here, somebody drops a pop-up. That's happened in back-to-back matchups here. 0-1 the count, and it's 1-1 now. One to Bell. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. That was the 4th error of the night for Strasburg after they played last night and acted like they didn't know who that team was with the .930 fielding percentage. 1-2 to Carson Bell. Swing and a pop up in the left, and that's gonna drop and bring up Ryan Guida. Oh my goodness.
First baseman, number 29, Ryan Guida.
This is not the guy you want batting here in the 9th with a chance to take the lead. Oh boy. Fly out to center his first time up. It was crushed. Single and an RBI in the 4th, single and an RBI in the 6th, home run in the 8th. First and second, 2 outs, top 9. Demi looks in for his sign. And he misses. Throw back to first. He is safe. Oh, they called him safe at first. Strasburg thought the ball game was over. They looked like they had him back-picked. Oh, my goodness. It looked like he was out at first. Bell was off the bag. A heck of a throw from Crawford to Clunch. And, oh my, I mean, that's ball game right there if he's called out. So they're going to bring the umps together, and how many times does this change anything? Zero out of a billion? I mean, they had him at first. I don't want to say they had him. It was very close. I can't say for sure, I wasn't down there, but it looked like it. But as an umpire here, you can't overturn this and end the game. It's just not going to happen. Yeah. Purcellville would lose their minds. There's a 0% chance this is overturned here. You just can't. Oh, okay. Gonna call George Loss back in. I don't know. They're gonna say they didn't see it. Safe at first. So it keeps things alive here. 1-0 the count. I mean, it looked like unless the tag. I mean, the ball was there by a mile, but I don't know. All right, well, 1-0 to Guida. He's the go-ahead run. 2 outs in the 9th, and inside 2-0. The count, and he fouls it back 2-1. Strasburg's 8 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors. The Cannon 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. Yeah, should be probably just behind on here. 2-1, and a swing and a pop up into right center. Coming in is Kohler, and he holds on to it. And for the first time in a good while, the Strasburg Express are back in first place in the North Division. Henry Kohler makes the game-winning catch in right field. A ball game that lasted 3 hours and 15 minutes. The Cannon score in 4 consecutive innings, but a huge insurance run for Strasburg in the bottom of the 8th. Actually, 2 insurance runs in the bottom of the 8th. And Strasburg wins it 8-6. What a weird ball game here tonight. Strasburg is now 19-13 on the year. And the winning pitcher tonight, Lucas Hartman, he went 5 innings, 2 hits, a run, 1 walk, and 12 strikeouts. Losing pitcher tonight, Rocco Reed, 2/3 of an inning, 4 hits, 5 runs. All 5 were earned, 3 walks, and no strikeouts. The save tonight will go to Kyle Demai. I believe he will get a save. He should. Demai tonight, 2 innings. He allowed 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 was earned, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. Strasburg wins it 8-6. They are now in they have sole possession of first place in the North Division at 19-13. They will be back here tomorrow night for a double header starting at 5 o'clock. Game 1 will be they will be against the Waynesboro Generals. And we will have that for you right here beginning at 5 o'clock. Again, we appreciate you joining us tonight from Strasburg. It was a long game, but the Express victorious, and they have won 3 games in a row. Thank you for joining us, and we will talk to you again tomorrow night starting at 5 o'clock for a doubleheader. Strasburg wins it 8-6, and this is Kyle Gutschall signing off for the 2022 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League.